Welcome back to Guru Beauty. I am Jodie here for my October favorites. I have a bunch of makeup, some skincare and hair care for you as well. Without any further ado, I will start with something I've been doing underneath my foundation most days this month for a glowy, dewy, hydrated type look, and that is the MAC Fix Plus spray. Any kind of spray that you're going to put under your makeup just helps everything to sort of blend in very easily and quickly. It does help probably a sheerer coverage with foundation, but just helps everything look hydrated. I did buy most of the limited edition scents from the recent collection, and I've been using lavender and rose, and I like them all, but just applying a little bit of Fix Plus underneath your foundation, I've really been enjoying that this month quite a bit. Another thing I've been enjoying this month underneath my foundation is something I got a little sample of from Mecca. God bless those girls. They are awesome in terms of giving you a chance to try something before you actually buy a full size, but it's the Stila One Step Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Serum. I tried the little tester first and I bought a little deluxe size. I think this deluxe size sells for maybe $30. It's not cheap, but it was brightening. It was a really nice primer to also wear underneath my makeup this month. Definitely check it out, and if you can, get a sample and see what you think. I enjoyed that, yeah, quite a lot. Foundation wise this month, I have been trialing primarily 2 different foundations. You would have seen this in most of my Instagram makeup of the day pictures. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is a new one. They have reformulated the HD foundation. This time it's the Ultra HD. I have been primarily using the colors 140 or 127 or the equivalent thereof. So this is the 140 and it says Y305 on it. I find that this is a nice foundation. It's relatively good at oil control. It's a nice natural look on your skin, but it does build up nicely without caking. I still haven't done the review for this foundation yet because I really couldn't make up my mind up about whether I liked this foundation or disliked it. I have realized along the way that actually sort of stippling it on, patting it on works a lot better than buffing it in. I found that it was sort of sitting in my pores and not really applying very nicely, but now that I am applying it, whether I'm patting it with my fingers or patting it with a brush or even with a sponge, I'm liking this foundation a lot more. It is decent for oily skinned ladies, and I will be doing a review for you very, very soon, I promise. The other foundation that I've been enjoying so far, and I've only worn this one maybe a few times this month, but many of you have asked for a review, so this one I will be reviewing this one for you, but probably not for you know, another month probably. The KHOL, I think is how I say it. This one is available for you Australians from PM Studio. I think I bought mine from Sephora maybe. This is the KHOL AQUA foundation. They have maybe only 6 shades. I am the shade 123 for my NC25 skin. It's a lovely luminous looking foundation. I do find that it is a buildable coverage and a really nice finish. I liked it from application right throughout the day, and I will be doing a more extensive review for you at some time point very soon. Now, the other skin products that I've been mixing with particularly the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, really nice combinations. I've actually found that, yes, this is a previous miss for me, but the Cover FX custom cover drops, I've been mixing those in where I've wanted to sort of maybe get a little bit more coverage with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I have been mixing in 1 or 2 drops with this as well as a couple of other products, and I have found previously that I think whenever I've used this, it's kind of stuck in my pores, but maybe the same principle applies for this as what applies for the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, that a patting type motion works a lot better than a buffing motion, maybe with the Cover FX custom cover drops. Not a standalone favorite, but I have been enjoying that in combination this month, so that's a bit of a change. And then I've also been enjoying mixing in illuminators as well with the Makeup Forever. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector is probably the one that I've used most often this month. This is in Moonstone. It's beautiful mixed in with foundation. It's beautiful as a primer underneath your foundation when you want that glowy, dewy look, that radiant look coming from underneath your foundation. An absolutely beautiful product. I would recommend that one from Becca. MAC Strobe Cream, also very, very good. There's lots of lovely illuminators out there, even from the drugstore these days. I don't see much of a difference between them, but that one from Becca is really lovely. Another skin product I've been enjoying this month, an oldie but a goodie. This one has featured in numerous favorites videos, even holy grail videos I would say. It's the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder. There is only one shade, the Translucent Crystal. It's a beautiful lightweight powder that I don't know, I have used it to kind of set, but it is more of a finishing powder. This is in the same lines as like your Guerlain Meteorites, your Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. They are beautiful finishing powders. So if you want really good oil control, maybe apply a mattifying primer, maybe even a mattifying powder first to set any liquid makeup, and then use this all over, or in particular areas where you just want radiance, smoothing. This is just a divine powder. I find that my skin photographs beautifully when I'm wearing it. I did apply this actually with a beauty blender today just over my liquid makeup, and just love it. I'm wearing the Makeup Forever Ultra HD today with the NARS Light Reflecting pressed powder, but I love it. Moving on to some skincare. I purchased these two from Mecca Maxima relatively recently, probably halfway through the month. I likey so far. A new cleanser for them. This is the Power Cleanse Daily Jewel Cleanser, mud and oil to foam formulation. This is one that is actually a cleanser that's going to remove your makeup and cleanse at the same time. That's what I love about it. You know I love my double cleansing, dual cleansing method at night to take off all of my makeup and be absolutely clean and hydrated. I love using an oil, emulsifying it, getting all my makeup off, and then using a cleanser to clean up. This does everything in one. It's got two little pumps. I'm not sure if you can tell, but you've got an oil side and a mud side. You basically do about 4 or 5 pumps of those together into your hand. Nice thing about the dual thing is that you can customize how much oil or mud. You can do more oil or more mud depending on what you're using it for. I've been using this at the end of the day. The beautiful thing about this is it does what the dual cleansing method does, but in one go. So I find that 4 or 5 pumps of that, I emulsify it and mix it up on my hands. I rub it into my skin for maybe 1 minute. I add a little bit of water. I keep rubbing in for another minute. I'll keep adding on a little bit of water, but everything's gone. I rinse it with water and that's it. I don't have to follow up with another cleanser. So I love it. It's beautiful. It removes everything. It's a lovely product. I would recommend it. And then also in Australia, relatively new release here is their Glam Glow Flash Mud Brightening Treatment. Another mask. Initially, you're supposed to use 3 nights in a row. I am actually trialing another brightening skincare routine, so I haven't gone to town. I've used it once or twice and sparingly nights apart, but I still did notice a difference and found that this was a beautiful product for skin brightening, so do check that out. Other thing I love about this is it smells divine, and so does the cleansing oil as well. Okay, on to one more thing for the skin actually before I go on to the eyes. I have been using this sunscreen from Mecca Maxima or Mecca Cosmetica as my primary sunscreen this month. Sits beautifully under makeup. This is the To Save Face SPF 50 Plus SuperScreen with skin perfecting vitamins, superior UVA defense, and a luxe hydrating cream. A nice big 75-gram tube here. I find that it does not interfere with my makeup. I find that it acts actually quite nicely as a primer. I have been using that as a primary primer with just a little bit of oil control around my nosy area, and it does a beautiful job. I really like that sunscreen. Now moving on to the eyes. This is a limited edition holiday 2015 release from Laura Mercier. You would have seen me post it in Instagram already. The Sleek and Chic eye color palette. I love Laura Mercier's eyeshadow palettes. I especially love these previously named Artists Palette eyeshadows that she's released this time every single year. It's just a beautiful collection of colors. They are magnificently pigmented. We've got quite a few choices here of matte mid-tone shades, some beautiful shimmers. Of course, we've got African Violet, some gorgeous plummies and goldies. Oh, gorgeous. A matte dark brown in Espresso Bean, a matte black in Noir. A beautiful collection of eyeshadows. Sleek and Chic out now at David Jones, and also if it's still available on Adore Beauty for you Australians as well. I thoroughly recommend it. Sleek and Chic, beautiful. I have also been enjoying another couple of eyeshadow palettes this month. First up, this one from MAC. I'm not sure if it is still in store. Check it out online. I'll include a link if it is still available online. This is from the MACnificent Me collection. This is the MACnificent Me eyeshadow ×9. It's a beautiful set of 9 shades. I find that they perform beautifully. beautifully. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. It's just a great combination of mattes, shimmers, mid-tone highlight, darker shades. This is, yeah, it's all the eyeshadow I'm wearing. Actually, I'm not even wearing liner. I'm lining with this dark eyeshadow today. So beautiful palette. If you do have a chance to get your hands on it, I would recommend that. And I have also really been enjoying this one from Makeup Forever. But this is the 9 Artist Shadow Palette. This is a gorgeous collection of all shimmer eyeshadows, so I do need a matte transition shade, maybe a matte highlight shade depending on what I'm wearing it with, but gorgeous pigmented, beautiful quality eyeshadows there from Makeup Forever. I would thoroughly recommend it. And then the final eye favorite for the month has been this limited edition release from Chanel from the 2015 holiday collection. I think in America the collection's called Vamp Attitude, and in Australia and God knows where else it's called Rouge Noir. But this is the KHOL Intense Eye Pencil in the shade Rouge Noir. I did do a collection review, I guess my top picks from the Chanel Holiday 2015 collection. I showed this to you going on. I'll swatch it for you again. It's just a beautiful deep raisin type shade. It looks beautiful in the waterline, beautiful on the top line with brown eyes. It would also look spectacular with green eyes and probably also blue eyes. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Goes on very, very easily too. Okay, a couple of lip products I've been enjoying this month. I picked up most of the shades from the Rimmel Kate Moss Lasting Finish lipstick collection. They have a bunch of nudes that they've released, 5 or 6 nudes. I am wearing the 43 today, mixed in with a bit of a lip liner, or various lip liners actually. 42 is the pinker one, really, really nice nude. And then the 43 there, a little bit more peachy. It's the 43 I'm wearing on my lips today. They're great everyday, great lipsticks. They have that typical Rimmel sort of candy, fruity type scent. I think many of you would enjoy them. Certainly Rimmel's on sale somewhere most of the time. I would recommend that you go and check those out. Last makeup product before I get into a couple of hair favorites, the Laura Mercier In The Glow Highlighting Trio. This is another part of the Laura Mercier 2015 holiday collection. This is a really nice little collection of Laura Mercier products to try. They are deluxe minis. We've got a, what is this called? The Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Highlight 01. I am wearing Highlight 01 today on my cheeks. It's just a beautiful powder highlighter, really gorgeous finish. I've also got an eye caviar pencil, caviar stick eye color in the shade Rose Gold. Rose Gold is one of their most popular colors. And then there's also a Bon Mine little cheek stick, and that is a really pretty shade. It's in the shade Peach Glow. Really nice collection of just 3 little products to try some things from Laura Mercier. I would thoroughly recommend that for yourself. I would also recommend it as a little gift. Really nice to have a few little things to try from such a fantastic brand. Okay, moving on to a couple of hair products. I finally succumbed. I sourced, I hunted, I located, I purchased the Oribe is how we're pronouncing that. The Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. This is not cheap in Australia. I think this is about 57 Australian dollars. I have used it a few times and it is lovely. It's a great volumizer in the root area, also throughout the rest of your hair. It is better, probably I would say, than any other texturizer I've used. It doesn't quite double as a dry shampoo to take out all the oil, but it does add body and it does build nicely. So you can put this in your hair from day 1 once your hair is dry, day 2, day 3, day 4, however long you want to go without washing your hair, without getting gritty and yucky and leaving any kind of residue in your hair. So I do like the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. $57 though. I'm not going to say that it's totally worth it and I'd keep on repurchasing it at that price. So do want to let you know I've tried it. Yes, I like it, but that price, I don't know. I don't know if I would tell you guys that you have to go and get it. This is also a relatively new purchase for me. You would have seen this in a recent Priceline haul when they had a hair care sale, I think 40% off. I decided to give this product a try from Lee Stafford, and this is a Flat Iron Protection Shine Mist. It is for peace of mind when using hot straightening irons, and it's going to protect your hair. I love the sprayer. It sprays out just the right amount that it doesn't make your hair too wet, that the curler actually doesn't curl. and it smells beautiful. I love scented products actually, hair care or skincare or anything else. I love the fact that it's scented, it smells beautiful. Have a whiff if you want to check that out in store. But yeah, one that I would recommend to you. That is all of my favorites this month, with the exception of a YouTube channel and Instagram page I wanted to recommend to you. I'm not even sure of her name, but I did get introduced to her through Marnie from Ms. Gold Girl here on YouTube. Busby Style. She's another Texan. She focuses on fashion and how to put outfits together. She does a lot of videos for mums. She does a lot of videos for basics in your wardrobe. Just a lot of great sound style advice, ways to build your wardrobe so that you're getting the absolute best out of your wardrobe and you're not spending a lot of money on all kinds of different bits and pieces that don't go together well. Some really great advice. I'm learning a lot from her on Busby Style, and she has a great Instagram page as well. I would thoroughly recommend you check her out, and I will link to her down below. I have one miss for you this month, and I did buy a couple of these brand new Christian Dior Addict lipsticks. They've reformulated, and I think they've actually released a few different formulations within the Dior Addict lipstick line. I got a couple of the, I think they're called the glitter range, because I liked the shine of them. I like the colors that I bought. This is one of them. This is the 612. It's a shiny, everyday, lovely nude. What I like about this is that you can just apply it to your lips without a mirror. It's just a chuck on and go. The only thing that I don't like about this is that it doesn't last very long at all. It's kind of, you put it on and then maybe 10 minutes later, you kind of have to put it on again. It's a really expensive balm that doesn't last a very long time on your lips. So unfortunately, I'm disappointed with my Dior lipstick purchases. Maybe it's just the glitter formulation that's like that. Certainly not worth the dollars that I spent on it, and I cannot recommend the Dior Addict lipsticks, at least the glitter ones. That is everything from me today. I hope that you enjoyed. Please let me know what you've been loving in October. I've got lots more videos for you coming up. I do want to let you know that I have had quite a major change to personal circumstances, and it's slowing me down a little bit in terms of videos. So if you do notice that I'm making a little less videos than I have been, don't you worry, I'll be coming right back at you in full force in no time, I'm sure, back to maybe like a 3 video per week frequency. Have yourself a gorgeous day. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget, you are beautiful. It's one thing to look at though, make sure you be it. It really is so much more important. You take care of yourself, and I'll see you again really, really soon. Bye.